And again, we want to thank Brian Howell from WFMCJams.com being here at the Commodore. He comes on Sunday nights and we do a live internet radio show. Now we're going audio too. You can see this on YouTube. So you can go check out the night if you want your family to see it if you played, or if you just want to pass the word around to your friends. Okay, we're going to get Sam up. Sam Tate. Let me hear you, Sam. I'm not getting a signal, Sam. Are you going straight in? I got it muted. Let's try it now. There we go. How's that sound for you?
It's kind of trebly in the
I got all the treble off. All the highs are off and the bass is boosted.
Okay, I have to work with it. That's good.
Yeah, if you have an EQ up there, if you can...
Can I have some more vocal in the
sure
monitors?
Can. And if you can EQ it up there, some of the highs off, it'd be great. How's that sound? You okay?
Does that sound all right?
Yeah, make sure you get right on these mics, Sam. You almost have to kiss them. You have to get right in it. All right, y'all give a nice welcome. Sam Tate.
Shut up and drive. You don't know what you're talking about. He's not the one. You ought to know that by now. Got one of those hearts that keeps changing your mind. His heart has a way of making you stay. So shut up and drive. Don't look in the mirror. He might have that look in his eye, the one that's so strong, strangle your will to survive. He's practiced the art of looking sincere. His eyes have a way of making you stay. Don't look in the mirror. And I'm the voice you never listen to. And I had to break your heart to make you see that he's the one who will be missing you. And you'll only miss the man that you wanted him to be. Turn the radio on to drown out the sound of goodbye and bring back the tears. Show him you still got your pride. Just get yourself lost in a sad country song. Them guys that they play know just what to say. Turn the radio on. And I'm the voice you never listen to. And I had to break your heart and make you see he's the one who will be missing you. And you'll only miss the man that you wanted him to be. Shut up and drive. Don't look in the mirror. Turn the radio on now and get out of here. Shut up and drive. Ooh, ooh, shut up and drive.
Sam Tate.
Woo. Thank you. That was the first song that I'd ever had that made it into the top 5. It was a long time ago. But it fixed my truck and my roof and my dog. You know, I'm 64 years old, turned 64 last week. And that's,
Oh, happy birthday, Sam.
it's nothing to applaud. It scares the shit out of me, but it was kind of a milestone because at the same time, it was also my 40th year as a songwriter here in Nashville. And so for 40 years, I've been doing this, making my living, trying to get songs cut, get girls and money and fame and drugs. And now that I'm too old to get any of that stuff, these folks came along and gave me a record deal. So now when I go out on tour, they're gonna throw Depends up on the stage instead of panties, I'm guessing. But anyway, this is the first single off of my new album. It's gonna be out around May 10th. I better do it one. Forgot I had that thing. Well, a hitchhiking figure grew bigger and bigger till a fully formed woman appeared in the dawn. He pushed the door open, said the radio's broken. I could sure use some company. If you're coming, come on. They drove on in the silence for mile after mile, till finally she said one thing. Too bad about the radio, we've got a ways to go. Hope you don't mind if I sing. She sang Home on the Range, the Sweet Baby James, and the night that drove old Dixie down. She sang her heart out, right on to her sleeve, like a bird that just had to be free. Like the daughter of Bobby McGee. Well, halfway across Texas, they stopped for some breakfast. He looked at radios and then changed his mind. She told her life story, her sins and her glory, and dreams long since buried came right back to life. Oh, and just for an instant, he dreamed about ditching his life to go tagging along. Oh, but he had these cattle to get to Seattle, and he didn't know one cowboy song. She sang Home on the Range, the Sweet Baby James, and the night that drove old Dixie down. She sang her heart out, right on to her sleeve, like a bird that just had to be free. Like the daughter of Bobby McGee. Well, the moon over Boulder, it made 'em pull over, and they fogged up the windows in each other's arms. That night in the sleeper, he thought love might keep her, but he woke the next morning to find she was gone. And sometimes it seems it was all just a dream, but he knows that he's different somehow, 'cause he checks every shoulder from Shreveport to Boulder, and sometimes he sings to the cows. He sings home on the range, sweet baby James, and the night they drove old Dixie down. He sings his heart out right onto his sleeve for the bird that just had to be free, for the daughter of Bobby McGee.
Sam Tate.
Oh, thank you a bunch. I appreciate that. Y'all nice people. You like the room since they changed it? Yeah. You do? It seems like so modern. Everything in Nashville, you know, I've been here, like I said, I've been here for 40 years as of this last November. And I drove down music. I hadn't been downtown in a couple weeks. And actually, I hadn't been downtown in about a month. And I drove around the roundabout, and I was going to go to 17th Avenue. I had a writing appointment. And they took out that old building on the corner, and I drove to Loser's Bar instead before I realized where I was. I'm getting to where there's so many new buildings here that I don't know where I am in my own town. It's kind of scary. And three publishing companies that I wrote, three different companies that I wrote for in my career here in Nashville, their buildings were torn down in the last 6 months. And it feels kind of like you're getting forgotten about, you know? I remember when baseball was everything, was Little League, was a big game. There were 2 men on and 2 men out. Caught a fastball hanging outside, swung that bat with all my might, and the ball was gone. They say I knocked the cover off. Was the only homer that I ever had. Should have seen my dad. And there ain't nobody gonna take that from me, long as I'm holding on. Heaven wouldn't ask it of me. Devil on a good day ain't that strong. Keeping it here inside me, long as I live and breathe. The ball went soaring and the crowd was roaring, and nobody gonna take that from me. I was 18, it was a good job, moving TVs on a loading dock, till the boss said, son, try to lose every 7th one. And got it worked out with a good friend. Keep your mouth shut and we'll cut you in. Come on, what do you say? Do you wanna be rich someday? I lost a real good job that night, but I kept my pride. And there ain't nobody gonna take that from me, long as I'm holding on. Heaven wouldn't ask it of me. Devil on a good day ain't that strong. Keeping it here inside me, long as I live and breathe. I said goodbye with my head held high. There ain't nobody gonna take that from me. And sometimes I feel like my best years are behind me, till somehow out of nowhere something creeps up to remind me. Like this morning when I woke up to a little voice and it spoke up saying, Daddy, please fix a bowl of Rice Krispies. You're the bestest friend that I ever had, and I love you, Dad. And there ain't nobody gonna take that from me as long as I'm holding on. Heaven wouldn't ask it of me. Devil on a good day ain't that strong. Keeping it here inside me as long as I live and breathe. I got more than I ever asked for. There ain't nobody gonna take that from me. I said nobody. Thank you guys. Appreciate it a whole lot. Really do. This is a song that has never been recorded by anybody human, but and there's kind of a reason why it hasn't. I've dared people to record this song, and everybody I've ever dared to record this song said, no, this is going to ruin my marriage. And I said, well, shit, didn't ruin mine. I mean, she married me because of this song, I think. I actually wrote it about her, and she loved that. You write a song for a girl that melts her heart, right? This is for all you girls out there, okay? You know who you are. She runs on female standard time, a change of clothes or two behind. Sometimes I think she fell to earth to dance around on my last nerve. She's an angel, and then she ain't. She's a complicated picture that no mortal man could paint. A little shy, a little bold, a woman child who's hard to hold. She likes to drive me crazy, but man, I love her. And you can't have one without the other. There's 37 pairs of shoes, 36 she's never used. She takes forever on her hair. Sometimes I think the wind just blew it there. And I never know which way the wind is gonna blow. She's an angel, and then she ain't. She's a complicated picture that no mortal man could paint. A little shy, a little bold, a woman child who's hard to hold. She likes to drive me crazy, but man, I love her. And you can't have one without the other. And oh, she's gonna drive me to an early grave. Oh, but I'll be smiling all the way. She's an angel, and then she ain't. She's a complicated picture that no mortal man could paint. A little shy, a little bold, a woman child that's hard to hold. She likes to drive me crazy, and I love her, and you can't have one. No, you can't have one. You can't have one without the other.
Sam Tate. Got enough time for about 2 more, Sam.
You want to do 2 more? Okay.
You sound awesome tonight, too.
Huh?
You sound awesome tonight.
Oh, I really?
Yeah. Now, do you have your CDs with you?
I can't hear it. No, because the album's not going to be out till about May 10th. You can download the single Daughter Bobby McGee on iTunes right now. And that one, that'll go with a whole bunch more they call an album May 10th. I think they still call it album, right? Huh? They do? Okay. See if you guys remember this song. We were just talking about this song today. I was coming to the end of a long, long walk when a man crawled out of a cardboard box under the East Street Bridge. As I walked on to it, well, I went out halfway across with that homeless shadow tagging along. So I dug for some change, wouldn't need it anyway. He took it looking just a bit ashamed. He said, you know, I haven't always been this way. I've had my moments, days in the sun, moments I was second to none, moments when I knew I'd done what I thought I couldn't do. Like that plane ride coming home from the war in that summer when my son was born. Memories like a coat so warm the cold wind can't get through. Looking at me now, you might not know it, but I've had my moments. I stood there trying to find my nerve, wondering if a single soul on earth would care at all, or miss me when I'm gone. Well, that old man just stood hanging around. He was looking at me and looking down. Guess he recognized that look in my eyes. And standing with him there, I felt ashamed. I said, you know, I haven't always been this way. I've had my moments, days in the sun, moments I was second to none, moments when I knew I'd done what I thought I couldn't do. Like the day I walked away from the wine for a woman who became my wife, in a love that, when it was mine, could always see me through. Looking at me now, you might not know it, but I've had my moments. And I know somewhere around a trash can fire tonight, that old man tells a story one more time. And he says, I've had my moments, days in the sun, moments I was second to none, moments when I knew I'd done what I thought I couldn't do. Like that cold night on the East Street Bridge when a young man almost ended it. I was right there wasn't scared a bit, and I helped to pull him through. Looking at me now, you might not know it. I said, looking at me now, you might not know it. But I've had my moments. Well, I've had my moments.
Love that song. Sam Tate.
Thank you so much. Hey, thank you guys for having me. I'm gonna do one more song, and this song, I have to do this at the very last because it wears me out to a nub, and I can't. It hurts my hand and my arm, and I'm old. Okay, it hurts me to play this song, but this was a song that did. This was just a shocking song for me. The other night I played with Michael Martin Murphy, and we did a show together. It was really fun, and I didn't realize that he was a fan, and he said, I love this song, man. I played it like every day when I was going through my divorce. I mean, what a treat. I mean, I was such a big fan of his, and turns out he liked one of my songs. It was so cool. Yeah. Then he stole my capo. He did. Feel free to sing along if you want. This is, because I forget the words and it'll kind of help fill in the blanks. Well, you know, sometimes when you feel like there's a sign there on your back, it says, I don't mind if you kick me. Seems like everybody has. Things go from bad to worse, you know, they can't get worse than that, and then they do. You step off the straight and narrow and you don't know who you are. Use your needle off your compass to sew up your broken heart. Ask directions from a genie in a bottle of Jim Beam, and she lies to you. It's when you learn the truth. If you're going through hell, keep on going, don't slow down. If you're scared, don't show it, you might get out before the devil even knows you're there. I've been deep down in that darkness, I've been down to my last match. Felt 100 different demons breathing fire down my back. I knew that if I stumbled, I'd fall right into the trap that they were laying. But the good news is there's angels everywhere out on the street, holding out their hand to pull you back up on your feet. The ones that you've been dragging for so long, you're on your knees, you might as well be praying. Guess what I'm saying? If you're going through hell, keep on going, don't slow down. If you're scared, don't show it, you might get out before the devil even knows you're there. If you're going through hell, keep on moving, face that fire, walk right through it, you might get out before the devil even knows you're there. You're going through hell, keep on going, don't slow down. If you're scared, don't show it, you might get out before the devil even knows you're there. You know you might get out before the devil even knows you're there.
Sam Tate.
Thank you so much for having me. You guys are really nice.
And y'all be watching for that new CD. He said it's coming out mid-May. We'll be watching for it, Sam. Sam Tate.